Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Lviv and Let Die. You join me again for another Ukrainian Cup final. I will show you the recent fixtures and see what's going on. So, after what can only be described as two frustrating games, and then two wins, which I think we recorded, did we not? I only did this a few hours ago. Yes, we did record them. We then went on a good run, a run of football that was good. It was a 4-0 win over Alexandria, Koulibaly and Borovkov scoring twice. A 1-0 win to avenge the only league defeat of the season against Karpaty. A 5-0 win over the bottom club Arsenal. A 2-0 win in the semi-final against Chornomorets. And then a 4-2 win over Valin. Most recently, Pivovar scoring in the first minute of the game, Koulibaly getting 2 and Rosic getting 1. Koulibaly and Rosic both finding form again, finally. So now we get a double header of Dynamo Kiev. Double Dynamo, probably the name of the episode, if I can ever remember, because I'm not going to upload this one for a little while. But anyway, it shows us that the league ends like this, or with one more game left, the league is looking like this, rather. Kiev, despite being a storied club in Ukraine, are on 37 points down in 11th. We are on 76 points up in first. If we win, well, we've already scored the record number of points in a season, at least according to Football Manager. And moreover, we could extend that up to 79 points if we are to win our league game against Dynamo, which comes after at the cup final. So far, we've already had the relegation spots confirmed. Bukovina have gone down on 13 points. They at least gave it a go. Arsenal Bila Tverkva have not won a single game all season. They've only scored 8 goals, and considering that they've never been in the Premier League before, they have still, despite having a full season in the Premier League, yet to win a game. That could all change in their last game of the season. We don't know. Maybe my predictions were too early. We'll find out. We'll definitely be watching that in our last game. But yeah, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go to the team selection page and see who's going to play for us against Dynamo. Now, unfortunately, Borovkov got himself injured. He's not fully fit. He won't be able to play in the cup final. That means that we will have to make use of some of our foreign players. Some of our youngsters who are not, none of them are in the first team squad anymore because we sold a bunch of our younger players. Players like, so for example, Chumachenko, he's on international duty. What the hell is he? Okay, so quite a lot of our young players are actually on international duty, as it turns out. Andriy Rotan, he's not good. Yuri Prichinenko, well, he's not good either. What about Borisyuk? He's actually played for us previously. He played for us... No, he hasn't. It was a different player at left back. What about Ufstan? He's 6'5". I like that, and he's no good though. And Marian Musak, he is terrible too. Okay, so the question is, what do we do? The answer is probably Borisyuk at left back and Princhenko instead of Gonzalez. In terms of midfielders, what do we do? What can we do? Attackers, we should be able to pull someone else up. Kyriakov can come in for Handanovic there. Do we have a senior right midfielder? Stop with all these button presses. We do. We have Bakur. So let's play. Bakur definitely goes in, right? Now we go under 21s and see what we can do about the midfield players. So we could. Okay. So what we can do is we can say Laban off for Svitnitsky. Svitnitsky starts. That gives us 7, and then we just have to fill out the bench. This is pathetic, isn't it? Mwangwa, so previously I had been playing. I had also included Chumachenko. I think Sedlacek played and Voskobornik, and up front we were playing with our youngster Borovkov. But yeah, this is just the way it's going to have to be. It's a slight fudge of the side, but with players with senior players in most of the key positions. You'd notice that 2 of our players will be making their debuts if they get on the pitch. And in fact, I think both of those 2 did. So yeah, we'll see. Their striker hasn't scored in 1,191 minutes. Worth remembering that this is a repeat of the cup final from last year. Apparently, it's still an upset if we win. So our rating, our reputation is still much lower than Dynamo's is at the moment, despite the fact that we absolutely, I think we were 4-0 winners. It might have even been, no, wasn't it 6-0 winners in the cup final last season? I'm not really sure of the ins and outs of it, but we definitely thrashed them last year. That was with a couple of extra sort of semi-competent players. We had Yushkov playing on the right. We also had Petrenko, a secondary good striker, well, decent striker, who has since left the club. In fact, so has Yushkov. So yeah, we're now scraping the barrel in terms of our youth players who are Ukrainian. We've had a few fallow years. I will continue to go around and try and buy up the best Ukrainian talent because it seems like that's what's going to get us through in the cup in the future. Not that we've been struggling recently, because this would be our third Ukrainian Cup in a row. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might not be. It might be our second in a row. Oh, and they've had a shot, but it was well saved by Anicic, whose name I say differently every time he plays and every time I mention it. Now the question is, how many of their players? So they are playing with the classic 5-man midfield, which does seem to sometimes cause us troubles. Oh, cleared. Tuamasi was taken out by Rivaldo. That's definitely one of their normal players. He's been given a warning. 20 minutes gone. Now then, can we have a chance here? Maybe. Tuamasi now to Vera. Vera, who's been playing very well for us in midfield. He's been playing very well for us in midfield. Look. Svitnitsky's still got the ball. Gives it to Vera. Vera hits the ball wide. It's probably Vera, but we might call him Vera. It's a nice sort of old lady name for our young Chilean central midfielder. Rosic! Oh, Kefalov saves. That was me shouting into the microphone. I hope you enjoyed it. Tuamasi puts the ball in. Princhenko at the back post. Princhenko again. His header was initially blocked. He had a second chance, but swung wildly at it. Didn't really get a connection there. Chang has the ball now. Back to Borisiuk. Big Mick over to Chang again. Bakur has it now. Puts the ball through, hoping to find Rosic or Svitnitsky. Neither of them were able to get on the end of it, and they have managed to clear. 0-0. 25 minutes gone in the cup. In Le Coupe de Final. The cup of final. Rosic to Bakur. Bakur, can he put the ball in? He does try, but it's a corner. It was deflected off their man at the front post. Tuamasi corner. Princhenko running to get it, but unfortunately doesn't. And now they have tackled Chang, who collected the ball in midfield, and they are breaking. Haitor, I remember him from last time. Didn't Vasiliev score in the last game? See, the thing is, we played them also twice in the league, so it's hard to remember which game in which someone scores in what. But anyway, we're about to play them again in the league after this as well, so will get nice and confusing. Borisiuk to Princhenko to Vera. Vera's shot, well held by Kefalov. We won't be too disappointed by the scoreline. I assume that's because it thinks we are the underdogs. That makes you stressed, did it? Saying do it for the fans and yourself, and that makes you stressed. Oh no, I wasn't actually planning to do it for anyone. I was just sort of just doing it, mate. Vasiliev, Torin, Levchenko pushes it through to Bidnosheva, even Danilo Bidnosheva, but he was offside. I mean, that's millimeters in it. Oh, that's fine. What? Someone got sent off, did they? I think they've had a man off. Okay. He must have complained about the car, the offside decision maybe. Rosic, ironically, playing terribly. Let's bring on Kiryakov. Who else is not playing brilliantly? Oh, we've taken off a couple of players. Baku. Maybe let's do. We haven't got any options really at all here, have we? What about if we were to take off? Let's leave it for now. Let's do that. Take off Svitnitsky and bring on Kiryakov. who I think his only other appearance was in like the quarterfinal. Anyway, we should be able to force the issue now. They've got an extra man off. Well, now that we have got an extra man, let's just leave it as that simple sentence rather than the strange complex one I tried to make. Chang, can he put the ball in the middle? No, he gives it to Bakur. Bakur back to Chang. Chang again to Vera. Vera's effort has sailed into the top corner. Ronnie Vera, he's delighted. We are 1-0 up in the cup final. It's a little bit more challenging this time round, it's got to be said, but we are doing it. We're going to bring on Boyko instead of Tumasi. Let all these players have some game time, why not? Doesn't matter if they're not in the right positions. Chang to Vera. Vera, I mean, what the goalkeeper's doing there. I feel like Kefalov was in goal last year as well. That says I don't know if he's their normal goal. Well, we'll find out, I guess, in the next game. We'll find out if he's their usual goalkeeper. They've gone, yeah, that's better, 4-3-2, but initially all on the left. Dear. Kyriakov. Does that mean they've had a man? No, 4-3-2. Why does it say it's 4-4-1 then? That's a stupid thing. Anyway, Lola crosses the ball in. Bordeaux heads over the bar. Bordeaux's an actually good player. He scored something like 12 or 13 goals for them this season. You'd have thought he'd have put that one away. Levchenko to Chalin. Lola. Golovchenko clears. Kozier at the back there heading forwards, and they come again at us. Bidnashea. Lola. Princhenko clears. Rosic now on the ball. Rosic just turns and runs pretty much straight down the pitch and unfortunately hits the ball wide. How is he doing for fitness? He's doing okay. Golovchenko. Vera's not looking great. Let's bring on Lesko. Yes, let's bring on Lesko. But oh my God. Stop. The hell happened there? Lesko can come on for Bakur, who's looking pretty tired as well. Borisiuk is obviously looking knackered as well. Bakur puts the ball to the back post. Princhenko heads over the bar. 83 minutes gone. We're going to try and make that sub before the end of the game, which should easily happen. Big Mick. Oh, Big Mick tackles but doesn't quite get rid of it. And now here they come again. Levchenko hits massively wide. Dynamo Kiev looking for their first cup or first any kind of trophy in over a decade, which is poor for a club like them. Chang with the ball to Lesko. Lesko, can he put the ball in the middle? Rosic has time to take a touch and then put the ball home. The fans are chanting Rosic's name. That's the second time or third time this season he scored a late goal to just put the game beyond doubt, especially on camera. He seems to do it quite a lot on camera. We are 2-0 up in the cup final. That should be another win for us. The team from Lviv beats the team from Kiev, and that's the way it should always be. 2 minutes of added time. Can we add a third? We could. Let's go to Rosic. Rosic, oh, terrible effort. I don't know how he's got nearly 40 goals this season when he finishes like that on a regular basis. It's mad. It's okay, though. Bidnashea. Levchenko cleared. Chang gets it. Nicely done. Rosic turns and Eduardo wipes him out. Absolutely unnecessary. Final kick of the game, surely from Princhenko. Nope, not quite. But we are just winding down the clock here. And there it is. We've won the cup. That's a double for us. Yet again, that's the second double in a row. Good win, boys. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Second double in a row. They had hardly any chances, even though we had Borovkov's top scorer again. Lovely stuff. We're given 80,000 pounds. I thought I said £80 for a second then. Lviv delighted, of course. We're now expecting it. That's good. Lviv do the double again. That's a double. Golovchenko gets his yellow card ban. Fair enough. Lviv winning the trophy. Yes. Vera on form with a lovely goal. Boyko making his professional debut in the final. From Dobromil, where our stadium is, so that's nice for him. Dynamo Kiev have a goal disallowed. Well, did they, or did they massively just be rubbish? Now then, let's attend the game. Winning the Ukrainian Cup once is a big enough achievement. We've won it multiple times now, and we have a real affinity for it. Yes, I do love it. It's really easy. You've got your team all the way to the final. I'm delighted. And, that was a short press conference. Thank you, guys. Let's go to Lviv, and let's just see if that has affected my... No, I'm still just an icon. Rosic scoring in the final. Didn't get anything for it. No worries. Ooh! Don't know if that actually does anything to the recording, but I just clicked off the game briefly then. Again, I don't know why they don't count the Ukrainian Super Cup, but whatever. 3 wins in a row now for Lviv, and 4 finals of the last 4 years. 4 of the last 4 finals. Dynamo Kiev dispatched in 2 of them. Not quite a decade. 2059 was the last time they won it. So 3 wins. We've got a long way to go before we become the record winner, which is Shakhtar. So we've only got to do it, what we've currently done, but 10 times that. Top goal scorer Borovkov, he's one of ours. Most team goals, Lviv, last year's one. Most team conceded. Okay, so we conceded the most goals in the competition as well, way back in 2055, which would have been either my first or second season in charge of the club. So, I mean, we were a different club at that point. We hadn't won all the silverware there was ever going to be. We've also got the highest win and the highest scoring game in the competition's history, with a 10-1 win over Nuvoternopol. Well, that was a few years ago now, 3 years ago, yeah. Most games won in a row, Lviv, 15, which is what the run that we're currently on, because we keep winning the damn trophy. We haven't won it in a row the most times though either, because I think we must have seen Shakhtar there must have won it like 5 or 6 years in a row during the period where, let's just quickly check. Yeah, 4. There's a 3 from Kiev. These are real life records. Shauna Moret's winning it twice. So no one's ever won it 4 times in a row. Oh no, they have. Shakhtar have won it 4 times in a row. So we can try and beat that as well, and just make Ukrainian football really boring locally. QPR look elsewhere. Well, they're not coming to me, mate. I was being speculated for the Barcelona job. I'm not coming to you. Nasser Ibrahim has retired from Watford, having won the league with that. Getting them relegated. He's been their manager for 19 years. Did you see that? He took over in 2047. Now it's 2068. Christ. And he leaves with them getting relegated. Actually, do you know what? I really want to know what his whole record was for those 21 years, those 19 years. I will go and have a look. Mr. Potter. I keep getting linked with German First Division jobs. Dusseldorf keeps sacking their manager. I think I've been linked with them 3 times this season. I'm not interested. And Schlansk retained their league title. Oh, I say retained. I think they won it back because last year they lost out to... Was that last year? God, the years go so fast for me. And there's so many years now that I've played in this game. 2068, it started in 2011. So I've done, 57 years, 57 different seasons on this Football Manager game, on just this particular save. Clearly we're in another loading cycle where it takes a bloody age to do anything interesting. Okay, so what happened? We got some youngsters there. Heiko Rombach, 15 years of age, good name as well. Looks okay. Not that good though. Maybe could make a 95k bid though. Was it 95? Let's go. You wrongly click once and you have to go and do the whole thing again. Ramirez turns down thing. Nikolov is finally back. He's been out for 3 months with a broken ankle, so I don't think he's going to play again. He won't be fit for the next for the Dynamo game. Just trying to text my wife, but it's auto-corrected good to food, which I suppose is fair enough. All right, Reading have sacked Quinn down in the Championship. I just realised I didn't do what I said I was going to do, which was check Watford and go to the... Oh, they've hired a new manager already. That's quick. So, James... What? It was Watford, wasn't it? Or was he... What? Hang on. Who was it then that retired? Ibrahim. Oh, he retired as the Qatar Under-21s manager. Right. He was Charlton manager for 1 month. He was manager of Stoke for 6 months. Then he was Bolton for 3 years. And then 21 years he's been the Qatar Under-21 manager. Well, he's also... what? Oh, so he's been the youth coach for Watford. That's what that is. Right, so sellout predicted for the Dynamo Kiev game for 10,000 tickets, which is good. Easy win predicted, despite the fact that we were the underdogs for the cup final and our Lviv under-21s. Look at the under-21 league. Like they're dominant. 121 goals scored. Oh man, fun times. Anyone in there interesting? No, not really. Govell have got a terrible youth too. Anyway, yeah, Liverpool in the Europa League final for the first time in, I'd say, 30 years. And they had a quite resounding win in the lower rounds in the semi-final. And there they go, they've won it again. Who's won it the most times? 7, Juventus. The last time Liverpool won it was back in 2031, so it's 37 years ago. Even after, Schloss won it 32 years ago. That's incredible. That's just mad, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So there you go. And I think the Champions League final is Man United versus Odessa. Oh, Odessa. I don't want you back up in the Premier League. Go away. And who else is going to come up? There's a few games left. 34. Oh, so they're going to be a pretty decent side then. They've already got more points than the team who won it last year. And they came straight back down. Okay, Ronback not coming to us then. Fine. He's nice. Not very good in the air though. He's only... he's 5'11". He's just not bad at jumping. Very poor at heading. The huge... Saving the game. Why is it saving the game? I didn't tell it to save the game. Come on, I want to play Dynamo again. I haven't... It's been like a few minutes since I played Dynamo. I want to play them again. I never get to play Dynamo. I do quite like having repeatedly good games against good teams, like traditionally good teams. It's like whenever you beat sort of, I don't know, even though like Everton are rubbish now, beating Everton would be fun because they're in real life they're a good team. Dynamo Kiev are a good side. It's also, and it's not even because it's not like when we beat Shakhtar or when we beat Krivas. It's like yeah. Now we're going to win the league. Like that, it doesn't really matter. They're in 11th, makes no difference. Cesar Melendez, Cesar Melendez. The question is, do I get pizza? The answer is probably yes. But which kind of pizza? Let's go with... There's a meat lovers one, which is good, I know. Hawaiiska? No, we don't want the Hawaiiska. What about just the old classic Peps? Pepperoni, Peppington Roni. Old pepperoni, Malaroni. Let's just start the game. 28 goals so far for Rosic. Okay, so what's going to happen now is we're going to take out all of our hundreds of youth players who are all terrible. Off you go, lads. Sorry. Senior squad. Let's start from the front. Okay. Koulibaly can start. Handanovic on the bench. Borovkov is not fit, so let's put Laspada there. Let's go midfield. Do we have Gogwa back? No. Golovchenko's still out. Bernard is not fit. So let's go to the under-21s. Because we do have... So Brinchevich is good, but this is the fellow that I want to sign, or put in midfield anyway. Give him a first start. Oh, what the hell's happened? Now I've got to do this. Right, left back. We need a left back. Where is he? Juric. There we go. In you get. This Harsanyi kid can drop off because he's not any good. Why are we seeing... Oh, because I've got the midfielder in. Gonzalez. And you get... Nikolov is still not fit, so he's not going to play. Why are you still here? Go away. Mwengwa can come in. Barshan. What's going on in midfield? So I see that Bakor is kind of tired. We do have Bulgarian Vango can come in. So he will. And we'll bring in Carvacho as the option there. Maybe... Let's do it. 2 more numbers. How do players still need numbers? God. 30, 31. Enjoy yourselves, lads. Have fun. Oh, go back. Oh, match stats. Right, anything interesting going to happen? 3 more goals from each hand. Couple of debuts. They're in pretty good form. That Kefalov guy is their usual goalkeeper, so he was just bad at letting in that goal. They obviously need a better one. Okay, early doors, got the ball. They're still playing that stupid 4-5-1 formation that really annoys me because it is relatively effective at blunting our attacks. Although sometimes it just really isn't. It really does depend. I think if you get an early goal, it forces the other team to sort of come out slightly and then... Oh, and speaking of, Vera scores again. He is the hound that will not stop haunting Dynamo Kiev. That is another goal for Vera to add to his goal from the cup final, and we are 1-0 up already. That means we could be ending the season on 79 points, which is a record, although I don't think it's a record in real life. Remember, we want to know if Bila Cerkva win a game this season. Oh, Gonzalez hits the ball over with his head. Nothing's happening. Here comes Juric, gives it to Koulibaly. Chang to Alvear. He's a prospect. He's been upset because he's not been playing. And I think he's upset because he's not been playing because initially he was on a pretty good youth contract. Then some big teams came in. I said, no. Oh, Bill Cervica are losing again. I said, no, you can't leave. His agent said we need a new contract. So I gave him a new contract, but he wouldn't accept another youth contract. And the problem with that is that he now demands to be, he expects to be playing, even though he's still on backup or something. Like, he's not like he's set as a key player or anything. Unless I've made a mistake somewhere, which there's every possibility that I have. You know me. Chang, Alvear, Rosic, Vera again with the ball. So Koulibaly. Koulibaly's effort saved. Levchenko clears. Free kick. Twumasi puts the ball to the back post, but nobody was there. Gonzalez to Juric. Juric to Big Mick. Big Mick. Vera set up again, but no. 'Twas never to be. Twumasi now puts the ball back out to Chang. Vera curls one from long range. He's having his fun. He's trying to have some cake and eat it because he's a hungry boy. We don't feed them very much. Try to keep them fit. No, thank you. Juric now puts the ball forward ahead of Twumasi. Twumasi only manages to get onto it because their defender just sort of dallied. Alvear to Vera. Vera turns and passes into Twumasi. Twumasi batters the ball past Kefalov. And that's what we like to see. It's only 2-0. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get my phone to charge. That's what all that sort of occasional silences and sort of awkward noises and chair squeaking and beeps. It's because my phone doesn't charge if you put it flat, so it has to be in a slightly wonky or angle. Oh, Big George and Mick has a shot, but Kefalov saves. We are definitely going to win this league. We might even get more goals than we did last season. I think it was 83 last season we had. Van Gaal puts the ball in. We've handed out a few. Oh, Van Gaal's way offside still. Yeah, we've handed out a few hammerings to Kiev in the last few seasons. The hope is that we do it yet again. Leitzens to the back post, but Anicic just tips over. Rivaldo was waiting there and behind him. Will they have time to take it? They will. Vasiliev, Bookman, and Anicic saves. Another acrobatic effort from Anicic. He has to do something. Levchenko all the way out to Rivaldo, who passes back into Vasiliev, who crosses, but Big Mick is there to clear. Vera's been sensational. Kiev can't handle him. That's absolutely true. We are playing very well. I see there that my friend Koulibaly is looking complacent. I want some goals from these two. I want Rosic to score our to break our goal scoring record. He's got 100 goals for Lviv, not all of them in the league, obviously. Looks like Tumasi's coming off, so Labant on you get. My God, messages, pop notifications, everything that's happening now. Free kick, Juric getting booked for persistent fouling. Chang heads clear. Juric hanging around on the edge of the box like a left back always is. Lola. Vasiliev to Chalin. Rivaldo. Evans. Lola. Come on. Vasiliev. Juric heads clear. Only as far as their man in the middle. Now Vasiliev has it and Anicic saves again. They've come on a little bit better in the last 5 minutes of the first half and the opening 5 of this one. Maybe we can just take the sting out of their attacks and then hit them on the break and just upset them. Juric to Labant, Alvear. Nicely done. Koulibaly has the ball now. Koulibaly puts the ball out to Vangel. Can Vangel score himself? No, but he sets up Vera. Vera's effort is just deflected wide. Big unfortunates there. Labant now. He puts the ball in the middle. Big Mick gets there. Labant's going to get there again. Puts it to... Oh, we've scored. It didn't even show his name, but Vera has scored again. Quite the replacement he's proving to be for Fuentes, and he has scored again. That's 3 goals in 2 games against Dynamo Kiev. He likes playing against Kiev. Labant puts the ball back out to him. 1 touch, and then he just guides it into the bottom corner. Lovely job. Looks like Sekva. They have at least scored. They've got 1 extra goal on their tally. Yeah, they're 2-1 down. They've had a man sent off. Come on, lads. Karpati not doing well, Bukovin are losing as well. I just feel like the promoted teams don't really try. That's how I feel. We're going to give Barshan a run out, and I think I want to let Gerardo La Spada, but what foot does he play with? Right-footed. Okay, so let's play. He's a bit slow, so I'm going to take off Koulibaly for him because him and Koulibaly are pretty much similar. Come on. Levchenko now. Levchenko puts the ball into Bodau. Levchenko hits the ball well over. Their centre-back's been playing with an injury the entire game, pretty much, Bookman. One would hope that we can take advantage of that. Maybe let La Spada score a goal. Juric up to La Spada now. He's on the ball. Good first touches. Gives Rosic. Rosic plays in Vangel. Vangel shot, but Kefalov manages to save. Did we make all our 3 changes then? I'm an absolute fucking idiot. Right, yeah, okay, continue. Koridze is coming on from them. 70, 70, 70, 80, 80, 80. All the minutes are going by. Vera, having played his heart out, gives the ball to Rosic. Rosic just, a very poor effort from Rosic. Demo out on the left. The final kicks of the season we're seeing now. Demo up to Levchenko. Bodau. Evans. We moved wildly in the air. Bila Tsekva. Oh God, they're useless and their name is impossible to say. Anyway, glad that they're going out of the league. It was fun to see them up. They're a new team, but that often happens to new teams. They get completely battered. My phone has fallen again. And it's no longer charging. Let me just sort that out. There we go. It's like the sort of 3 or 4 different items standing in front of it to stop it slipping away. Vera has been sensational. He's basically won the game for us. An assist and 2 goals. Boss the midfield, 8.1. Who scored the other one? That's right, Kwawadwo Twumasi. A good win, boys. Well done. Great to see. And we finished the league season on 79 points. We conceded 14 goals. We've had a good year. You can't really argue that we haven't. All the teams around us losing, like, we were so far ahead. Last season, so they actually, so the team in second is actually slightly better. Karpati got more points this year. We were 1 win away one goal away from going the entire season unbeaten. We drew more games this season, but we lost 3 less. So we end the season on 79 points, which is a new record. Dynamo Kiev qualify for Europe again because again they came into the cup final and lost. Notable that we are losing our cup spots generally. I don't know if that will change now that we've confirmed the final tables. Let's see, Suarez, Shakhtar have sacked their manager, finishing 5th, not good enough. Good. What did he say about us? He thinks that I got the big tactical decisions right. Well, that does make sense, yes. Excellent season, pretty special way. Ronnie was outstanding. Good stuff. Let's just see the Premier League final tables. Yeah, so we have lost a European spot. And it's a shame that they keep going to different, and this particularly is a shame. It should really go to Dnipro because Kiev are going to do badly and lose us even more points in that. But at the same time, we can continue to grow. 25 wins this season, 23 last time. Maybe we can go unbeaten next year. Who knows? Let's just have a look at the squad currently because I don't know if we'll have all of them around next time you see us. I suspect that one of these 2 and also him, one of them will have left. I think Nikolov wants to get... For God's sake! I think, Nikolov wants to leave. We've also got players here who we could make some money on if we chose to. All our defenders are in a pretty good age bracket, except for Tuimasi, but even then, he's still, still quite young. Midfield is still maybe a little bit of a question mark, although Ronnie Vera has done really well. This is the guy. He's not, statistically very good, but he has played well in his few appearances this season. 7.47 rating. If he continues to play like that, he will develop into a very decent player, and we can maybe make some money on him. Alvear, the guy that I brought in, this is the guy. He's looking pretty nice. We'll hopefully continue to improve him and play him a little bit next season. That's why I'm thinking that maybe we get rid of Gogua, who is 23 years old and really, really good. We can maybe sell him for a lot of money because I suspect we won't be able to sign him on a contract anymore. Golovchenko is Ukrainian and therefore maybe a little bit better to keep. Other players, so Santi's leaving us. He's already agreed a 1.5 million transfer to Eibar, making that at least a profitable sale for us. No problems from my end. Get rid of him. Why not? Attackers wise, we're going to try and get rid of this Boaki. He will definitely leave at least because his contract is up. I signed him for 400. No, I didn't sign him for free. He had 2 loans where I think we got some money for him as well. So, tried to get rid of him. Unfortunately, couldn't. It is what it is. Anyway, so I'll see you in the next one, guys. This is what the table looks like. Looks brilliant. Past winners now, 2 in a row for Lviv. See you then, guys. Bye.